Howdy folks, this is Jethro. Just wanted to come on and do a quick video. I got a shop card shout out. I got a little bit of an update on my Street Machine group build, the 49 Ford that I'm working on. So first off, shop card. Got a shop card from Dave over there at Woody's Scale Model Garage. I've actually had this card for a few weeks and done a video and everything else and just forgot to do it, so I apologize for that, but try and make it right here. If you guys are not familiar with Woody's Scale Model Garage, go check him out. Does a lot of nice work. Good guy. So go check him out. I appreciate the shop card, and he also, see, I almost forgot again, also sent me some stickers for that, so we can hang those up somewhere, stick them on toolboxes or workbenches, wherever you want to put those things. So I appreciate that, and like I say, I'll put a link in the description for Woody's, and you go check them out. If you're not sub to them, go give them a sub. Go give them some likes and some shares and all of that good stuff. So just appreciate that. And next up is the update on my Street Machine group build, hosted by Jason over there at the Blue Ox Model Shop. I'm sure you guys are familiar with him. If you're not, I will also put a link in the description. Try and get that right again here. I did it once, so but anyway, I'll put that in there for Jason. Good guy, does a lot of great work up there in the great Northeast, and so I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the group build and show you where I'm at on that. All right, well, here she is. I got the chassis, the suspension all pretty much done. I'm still working on my shocks over here. I got to get those, just got those painted up, figure out where they're gonna go. That's the only thing left on the suspension. And I was basically waiting on getting all of that mounted in there so I would know where, make sure everything worked, like the wheel well clearances and all of that stuff, before I finished the body work and painting the body. So I was kind of holding myself up on that, but I think I got all of that finished. I'm gonna go ahead and take this all just kind of set together to make sure everything's good, and it looks pretty good to me. Pretty happy with the stance and the way everything is. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart and show you what I got done there. All right, and here is the chassis. Like I say, I got it pretty much all worked up and put together, so I'm pretty happy with it, the way it went together. It went together real well. The suspension, they're basically built completely. I showed that the last time, all pretty much go together as a unit. You just glue it onto the frame, and pretty happy with the way that all went. Went together pretty well. The wheelbase turned out pretty well. I like the stance. Made one other modification on this thing, and I had one of my subscribers made a comment about when I'd had to modify the wheel well opening, or the trunk well. What am I doing here? I'm messing up the spare tire well, where the spare tire goes in the trunk. I'd cut a little bit off there, and I had JK over at Slow Ride Model Cars. He mentioned that he would probably go ahead and just remove the spare tire well altogether, and I did that. So I just put a little plate on there, cut it out, and you see on the inside I just made a kind of a mess with the putty, but you're not going to see that. The trunk doesn't open. I'll just probably paint over that, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. So pretty much that does it for the chassis, other than mounting the shocks, which that's going to be another challenge, trying to get them in there, because obviously this isn't the chassis that they're supposed to hook up to. So I'll figure all of that out if I have to work on that a little bit more. And then the body work, I pretty much got a little bit better on my front, where I put in the custom nose. I still got a little bit of sanding to do there. The rear valance here, it's coming along pretty good. You got some final sanding to do. I've got both of the moldings removed and pretty well smoothed out. There's a few little gouges in there, a few little scratches I still gotta sand out and probably do one more Thinking of trying to fill them in a little bit more, but I may just do it with primer on a couple of coats. But it's coming along pretty well. I'm getting close to getting the body finished up and get some paint on that hopefully in the next week or two. The chassis took a long time. I was just trying to get everything right to where it fit right and looked good and all, and I think it come out pretty good so far. And the interior, I have not even really given that a whole lot of thought. I had to redo the transmission tunnel. I've still got to work on that a little bit. Had to make some room for that. That transmission is really tall on these things compared to the old days. I had to just make a little more clearance there so the engine and tranny would fit in there. And that's about where I'm at on it. I just wanted to come in and do a quick update on that. Hoping to have a car show to go to tomorrow night, but the weather hasn't been really good to us. We're getting a good bit of rain, but we'll see how it goes. I may do a video on that. And that's going to do it from here. I just want to thank all you guys, all my subscribers and all you guys that watch the videos and comment. I really appreciate that. I really enjoy the comments. I've mentioned that a lot before, but I really do. That's one of the more enjoyable parts of this hobby, just showing off the work and hearing the comments. And I appreciate all the positive comments that we get and suggestions. Like I say, I got the suggestion on that one that I like the way that looks without that spare tire well. It was a good idea, and I kind of took them up on it and did it, and I'm happy with that. So I appreciate all of that, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. And then I will probably see you guys on Sunday morning, Model Cars and Coffee. I'm planning on doing another one of them. Me and Lugnut be here to do another one of our builds that we did way back. So I will catch you on the next one. And this is Jethro, over and out.